This is jammed ankle. Do you remember when it happened and what did happen?
Yeah, I blocked the shot and then I was gonna jump and save it again, but it's just a funny landing for me, and just the area where I had surgery. It's sometimes sensitive still, so it just kind of jammed that specific part of my ankle, and kind of was painful. And then I just couldn't really loosen it up, so I just shut it down.
So when you went back in the second time, you didn't re-aggravate it. You just couldn't loosen it up.
Yeah, I was just trying to see if it would loosen up with getting up and down the court a couple times, and it felt the same. And I didn't want to be out there hobbling around, especially when I knew we had 4 or 5 days before we practice again to just get back to 100%.
How's it feel right now?
It's already better, not entirely, but I'll be fine for practice on the 26th.
What kind of went through your mind when it happened, though? Was it like, did you think it was far worse than it actually was? Were you like, oh my God?
It was pretty painful, but I've had that similar sort of pain, or that situation happen a couple times since I've had the surgery. And I know that, it's a pretty quick turnaround to feeling better. But, in that situation, I just couldn't get it to loosen up. So I'm not worried about it at all, and I'll be fine. And I'm not just saying that to last year I was saying I was fine, but I was hurt. But this is nothing.
If it would have been a close game, would you have come back out?
I think, had the circumstances of the game been a little bit different, or, at an ACC game where a lot more is on the line at that particular time, I think I would have been fine to play through. I would have been in a little bit of pain, but, knowing what I know about how my ankles react to some of that pain, I would have been confident that, a day or two later it would have been fine and still played.
So there's no swelling or anything crazy with it?
It's a little bit of swelling because, it's an ankle, and that's what happens when you have pain down there, but it'll probably be gone by the end of the day tomorrow. It's nothing major. I had to reiterate that to my parents like 6 times. But guys, I'm fine. It just got jammed up a little bit, and, I didn't feel great on it today, so just shut it down and regroup when we come back from Christmas to practice.
They were texting you, or you already called them?
They were texting my trainer and asking him and stuff. So then I just called them when I was back in the locker room.
Marcus, you're big into the efficiency numbers. This team's at the top of the national rankings there. What's the key to this team being so successful in scoring?
Well, I think the one big thing is that Isaiah and Bryce, they get a lot of our shots, and I think Bryce is like top 10 in the country in field goal percentage. He shoots like 65% from the floor, and these last games, he had the record for most consecutive makes. If he wouldn't have shot that jump shot when he's off balance, he probably would have set the record with a layup or a dunk. I was like, dude, what are you doing? But he's been playing fantastic, and Isaiah, like we already talked about the other day, is extremely efficient. And then also our guards have been taking good shots, and we've been getting in the paint, mixing it up. We didn't shoot it great from 3 tonight, I don't think. But, even today we were 48 and 46% from the floor or something. That wasn't our best. But when we get as much as we do from our inside guys, our numbers are going to look good.
Was Bryce